Hello,
Hi.
Antonia. So good to see you again.
Good to see you. You look bigger today.
Oh, yes, I had a session with Shaman Olivia yesterday, and I was talking about her, and I had a whole bunch more clarity and understanding. So I'm pretty excited. Yeah.
Yes, it is because of you.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you have to tell me what's going on with all the green.
I wanted to play. I was playing and it felt so good to play.
Yes, it is. Oh gosh, I think we should all play so much more.
It is fun. Yes.
Yes. I have a few questions today for you. I'd like to start with sight. You being alien in Rachel, part of
Yes.
Rachel, how do you see in the human form, or like what do you see when, like if you're looking at me, I imagine you see the physical me, but what else do you see when you look at people and things?
Yes, that is a lovely question. I love that. Rachel spent the day actually with clients, and it is as if I am with a client now. Not because you get it, because you are asking me questions.
Yes.
And we see very similarly, but I will tell you the differences because that will help you. Because Rachel already sees very differently than most people.
Mm-hmm.
So what I see above Rachel, more than her, is a clearer, longer view of your detailed multidimensionality. Because I am from a different dimension, it is effortless for me to see you at the level of my dimension as well.
Ah, yes.
Yes. So Rachel and I both see your energy, your aura, where you are constricting yourself, and we sense and know your personality and many things beyond that. But I more clearly see details of your higher self that she can see but is not in full frontal view. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Like
absolutely.
for you, like I have seen your higher self in a different way, more visual, concrete way than most people, perhaps, right? And that is just for me to observe right there in front.
Right. And a deeper connection too then, I would think. And for us, not necessarily for you because you're connected all the way, but when we're in separation, having you see us in that bigness feels different to us too.
I would imagine, yes, that is the feedback I receive from you, is that I have a cleaner view of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that, cleaner.
And by the way, of course, I know what you mean, you know what I mean, but you are never in separation.
Yes, of course. Yes.
That is impossible.
That's right. Yes, we have many, we delude ourselves about a lot of stuff here.
Yes, and that is okay. That is part of the fun.
Yeah, it is. Once you actually realize it, it is fun.
Of
It,
course.
it's very interesting, meeting you and seeing how much fun you have and how much joy you have in you, and realizing at some point realizing that spirituality was not so serious.
Yeah.
That it's actually fun. And then being the observer and seeing myself, my physical self, doing things and playing at things that before I thought, they were so serious things. And when I'm observing that, I can see myself having fun doing it.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it just changes the whole perspective of my whole life.
Yes. You have never done anything wrong.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
And now I can see that, right?
Yes.
Like, ah. So I have a question actually from one of my clients, Heather, who she asked it in my group quite a few months ago, and I forgot about it. But I didn't really have an answer for her either, but I'm sure you do. So What she says is she's noticed that there are certain things that seem to be common in various things, such as spirals. What is the significance of spirals? Is it a way for energy to move? And is there anything else that potentially is a symbol that we don't realize its importance?
Well, of course, there are many symbols. We could say everything is a symbol, right? Everything is a representation of something,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
Right.
yes, your body is a representation of how you focus your energy into this particular way, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Same with you called it a spiral.
Yeah.
Yes. It is like we talked about in sacred geometry, right? It is a way of holding energy, it's a way of focusing energy. It is a manifestation of focused energy. And it does allow a certain vibration to occur with whatever energy is inside of it. Does that make sense?
Yes. So it's up to us what energy we put in it.
It is up to you. You can put whatever energy inside of it you wish, and the shape will inform the complete effect of that.
Okay.
Like if you color a flower purple, that is a purple flower. If you put pudding in a spiral, that will have a certain vibration. If you put tea in a spiral, if you put a snail in a spiral, it informs the effect. It informs the final product.
Okay.
If you put energy in the shape of a toaster, it is a toaster. If you put energy in the shape of a teacup, it is a teacup.
Okay.
It is just a different way of holding energy.
Okay. So often when I think of our journey here on Earth as humans, I see it as a spiral that we are increasing our level of awareness, and it's a never ascending spiral. So that's part of how we are manifesting our reality here. Then, right, is by what we're putting in that spiral. Is that what you're saying? Like, is that a...
I think this is a more so we are making this much more complicated than it needs to be.
Okay.
The shape informs the outcome. The shape informs the effect.
Okay.
We are trying to make it too important here.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
A grain of sand is just as powerful as a spiral. There's, right?
Okay. Yeah.
You can see your evolution as a spiral, or you can see it as a balloon filling up, or you can see it as an ocean. It does not matter. It is what is making sense to you.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
But if you choose to see it as a spiral, watch your beliefs about that. Does that mean you have to go over the same thing again and again? Does that mean it's a slow process? Does that mean, right? So make sure that you are choosing a symbol that feels good to you.
Good point. Thank you.
You are not limited. And so make sure that whatever geometry you choose is not limiting to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So then after that, from moving on from that, we have this symbol of our DNA, the double helix strands.
There are actually more than that, you know.
Okay, yeah, that I know there's more DNA than we know, but
yeah, that's why I said that.
Yeah.
Because you this is something you are ready for. You are ready to fully express yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yes. You are ready to say things that you know intuitionally, if that is a word.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so the significance for humans at this time of discovering that there is more to DNA that we had previously thought. So is that just a reflection of our evolution, of our understanding and our awareness?
Yeah.
Or is it, yeah.
But we can say this. Your law of attraction will allow you to create more detail and story and depth in any direction you choose.
That's what I thought.
So it does not matter what DNA you have, how much you have, what color it is, what it says about you. That has nothing to do with you. That is a manifestation of your desire to go down that rabbit hole. It is irrelevant to you. You still choose who you are and what you are above what your DNA says.
And so our choice and exploration of various avenues is simply us having fun, right?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Well, if you are having fun, you can create more from a place of not fun.
Yeah. But why?
Right. Why? You say that. But we are saying you can create from any place more detail, more depth whatsoever.
Yeah. Okay, so I see a lot of things, usually at night. Like I see various shapes and geometry and beings and all sorts of things. So to me, that's normal. And I'm wondering, is there a way to open other people up to seeing much more and more potential than they're seeing now?
Well, you cannot open anyone else up, but if people are interested and they link up with your energy can help them remember what they already know. Yes? Does that make sense?
Yes, that does. Okay, so that fits right into the way we're looking at marketing now, is that the people will be the people will be connected to our energy who want that.
We live in an energetic world. It does not happen any other way.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so that was all my questions. Is there anything else you would like to add to that?
Let me see here.
You have so much clarity that you answer my questions so quickly.
That is a wonderful thing. That leaves much more time for having fun, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Because really, what do you need to know? You need to know how you feel and how you can feel better. That is it. Everything else is taken care of for you.
Okay, we should put that in the show notes. How you feel and how you can feel better.
Yes, like I was putting on the green today on the eyes, and I thought, wow, it would feel good to put it here and here and here and here, and I kept going. That is what made me feel better. But I was already feeling great.
That would be a good question for us to ask when we get up every day.
Yes.
How do we feel and how do we feel better?
Yes. What do you want to feel today? That is a great question that Rachel asks herself. How do I want to feel today? And then it's a wonderful exploration of, oh, this feels good. You try things on in your body. This feels good. This feels great. Oh, this feels even better. What if I combine things? Oh, that feels wonderful. You keep going like that. And then those things, those feelings, that is what is attracting your day together. That is what is creating the puzzle of your day. It is fabulous.
Yeah, that is so fabulous.
Yes. And it is synchronicity and wonderful thing right after another.
Yes. As humans, we have been coming out of a fear-based mentality. And so I think a lot of us have thought, and maybe many still do, that if we play too much, we're not being responsible adults. We're not, making money, and we're not working hard. And what many of us are finding, like Rachel, is that when you play and when you step into these feelings and want to feel better, everything works better.
Well, of course, because it is your higher self that is creating the results for you anyway. You and your bigger multidimensional energy, your hard work never created anything. It is always, always, always vibrational. You may have had a belief that the hard work is what is creating it, but that is the only way you are allowing it to happen. Now you know, I am not limited by anything. I have always been the one creating the money. I have always been the one energetically creating the money. There is no limit of this creation. And so how can I better allow myself to create the money in an easier, more fun way?
Yes.
Yes.
Precisely.
Yeah.
I had sort of a vision or understanding at one point that my hard work, and although I've always loved everything that I've done, I tend to be a workaholic, and that was just me passing time while while my higher self was creating things for me to come, because it would come whether I did anything or didn't do anything. And so I think that's a really great takeaway from today. Well, we have many, of course, but I think we're good for today on that note. Thank you so much, Intimate Alien, and for all your viewers, intimatealien.com. Pick up some of the beautiful t-shirts that you see Intimate Alien wearing today, and watch the videos because you will learn so much.
And you will remember so much.
Yes.
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 I'm not saying anything that you do not already know.
That's right. I've often thought of this journey of mine is simply one of remembering.
Of course.
Everything that I already know. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much, Intimate Alien.
Thank you so much. It was so fun to speak with you.
Yes. I can't. I tell you, I smile so much when I'm with you.
Me too.
Okay. Thank you. And thank you everyone for watching. Please send in your questions and anything you think of, because Intimate Alien has the clearest answers of anybody.
Thank you. We love you so much. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.